What's your name?
I'm Gabrielle Soussan.
And what year are you?
I'm a fourth year.
So I am in a class that's the iPhone seminar, and I'm pretty sure you took it last year, but it is mostly for fourth years, and we pretty much study how the iPhone and other Apple products have affected society. And we learn everything about the engineering to how it's affected social settings to how we communicate with friends, family, classmates, co-workers, so on.
Great class.
It is a great class. So I'm going to ask you a few questions about the iPhone, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. So do you own an iPhone?
I do. I own an iPhone 5,
And what version of the iPhone did you first get?
an iPhone 4.
iPhone 4. What influenced you to purchase an iPhone 4?
I was one of the last of all my friends to have an iPhone, and it seemed very helpful with all the applications and the maps and the internet that you could do on a smartphone. So I just felt like an iPhone was the way to go. Apple seemed to be dominating the market.
What does everyone in your family own an iPhone?
Yes, they do.
And is everyone on the same network? Like AT&T, Sprint, Verizon?
We are all on Verizon, yes.
Verizon, okay. And how often do you think you get a new iPhone?
I would say probably once every 2 years.
Is it something that you get because of your birthday, or you have a cracked screen, or just because of the new software, or the more of the aesthetic appeal to the new iPhone?
Well, I definitely get my screen replaced when that's cracked, which is quite often. But usually when my 2-year contract runs out, I like to get the newest version.
When you crack your phone's screen, do you typically take it to the Apple Store or an online service or a local?
I take it to the local iPhone repair shop on the corner for the convenience.
And has that affected your decision in purchasing like iPhone or Apple Insurance or Apple Care?
Yes, it has. I did not purchase Apple Care during my most recent iPhone purchase, but I would definitely do it in the future.
So what is the one thing on your phone that you use the most and appreciate the most on your iPhone?
I would probably say the maps. I'm not very good at directions, so I definitely like my Google Maps app to be able to get me to where I need to go.
So you use Google Maps over Apple Maps.
I do.
Is there any particular reason why?
Google Maps has lots of nice features, such as getting to see the traffic and taking alternate routes, and I like how it talks to me.
Do you use Apple Mail or Gmail more often than the other?
I use the Apple Mail that comes on the phone. I do not use the Gmail app.
And what is your least favorite thing about your iPhone, or and also like the app that you use the least amount?
The app that I use the least.
Or like something that the iPhone offers that you just do not use or don't take advantage of or don't like?
I don't really use the iTunes on my iPhone that much. So I feel like people don't really download songs nowadays, so I use Pandora, Spotify.
And sorry, do you think the iPhone has positively or negatively affected social interactions?
I might have to say negative. I notice a lot of times when me and my friends are sitting around and we're all just in silence because everyone's just scrolling through their iPhone. I think it would be a lot nicer if we all just put our phones down and talk to each other face to face.
I agree.
Cool.
And do you feel like you give up your privacy when you use certain apps or use your iPhone in general, whether it be an app asking to have access to your contacts or your pictures or your messages?
Personally, that does not bother me. I don't mind them having access to anything, so I always just let them have all my information, which might not be the smartest, but I don't mind.
And do you own other Apple products?
I have a computer, an Apple computer. I do not have an iPad, though.
Do these products sync together, or?
They do. I do like how I can sync everything from my computer onto my phone. It makes it very convenient for my pictures and my text messages and apps, etc.
And do you feel like you will have an iPhone for the rest of your life? Is it something that you rely on every day to communicate, to do work, to
I do. I do rely on my iPhone heavily, and I am very happy with the product, so I don't see myself switching anytime in the near future.
Well, thank you, Gabrielle,
Thank
for
you,
your
Jessica.
time, and cheers to the iPhone.
Cheers to the iPhone.